Introduction. Welcome back to Motor World, your pit stop for everything on wheels. Today, we're diving into the legacy of one of India's most iconic and misunderstood cars, the Hindustan Contessa Classic. Loved by enthusiasts, used by VIPs, and still turning heads decades later, the Contessa holds a special place in Indian automotive history. Born from British bloodlines, the story of the Contessa began in the early 1980s when Hindustan Motors acquired the tooling and design of the Vauxhall VX series from General Motors UK. What followed was the birth of India's very own luxury sedan, the Contessa. At a time when Indian roads were dominated by ambassadors and Fiats, the Contessa was a symbol of power, prestige, and progress. Design that turned heads. With its long hood, wide stance, and straight, muscular lines, the Contessa looked nothing like the typical Indian cars of its era. It had a distinctly American muscle car vibe, drawing comparisons to the Chevy Impala or Dodge Dart. Though it wasn't technically a muscle car, the design surely made it feel like one. Performance and engine evolution. The original Contessa came with the outdated 1.5L engine from the Ambassador, which didn't match the car's bold look. But the game changed in 1985 when Hindustan Motors collaborated with Isuzu to offer a 1.8L petrol engine with a 5-speed gearbox. This version, known as the Contessa Classic 1.8 GL, was smoother, more powerful, and well ahead of its time in the Indian market. Inside the cabin, the interiors of the Contessa Classic were equally premium. Plush seats, power windows, air conditioning, and even a stereo system, all of this made it a luxury car by Indian standards. It was the preferred choice for ministers, bureaucrats, and anyone who wanted to arrive in style. A decline, but never forgotten. By the late 1990s, with the rise of modern sedans from global carmakers, the Contessa began to lose its shine. Production finally ended in 2002. But even today, it enjoys a cult following. Modified Contessas with V8 engines, custom paint jobs, and modern tech can be spotted in enthusiast circles across India. A true classic, the Hindustan Contessa Classic wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It captured the aspirations of a generation that dreamed beyond just utility. For many, it still represents what Indian motoring could have been: bold, stylish, and proudly homegrown. Outro. Thanks for tuning into Motor World. If you enjoyed this nostalgic ride into Indian automotive history, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Got a Contessa story or memory? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, keep your engines running and your wheels turning.